holiday season. And during holiday season, we got to make sure we look right.
Oh, yeah.
We got to make sure that we, high and tight, nicely trimmed. We support Bush, but we don't want Bush. We Manscaped that.
Right.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about Manscaped and their Lawnmower 4.0. They do a phenomenal job of keeping it trimmed up the way it's supposed to be. The leaders in the below the waistline grooming. You don't want to miss out on the awesome things they have going on. Not just their Lawnmower 4.0, but what about the shampoo, the 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner? Keep the hair flowing, the lovely locks that you got going on.
Thanks.
You see how mine is looking sharp, looking sweet. I mean, it's top notch. It's first class. You can't beat the Manscaped people. And on top of that, we got promo codes. Promo code BMOTS, ladies and gentlemen. You use that 20% off along with free shipping. So take care of your yard, okay? Keep that grass low so the trees will continue to show and you'll make that stocking be stuffed the right way. So with that being said, man, shout out to Manscaped.
You want to go over injury report at all? Because we talked about Spillane a little bit before we started recording.
I do. But before while you're pulling that up, man, I did want to give a shout out. It's kind of out of order in the chats, but I just saw it. Black Excellence though, man. Black Excellence. He says, keep up the good work, fellas. Want to finish watching the show, but I'm leaving the hospital with my new baby girl. Man,
shout out, man.
Congratulations, Black Excellence, man. More life. Congrats on that new daddyhood, man. I know you're going to be awesome with it, man. Make sure you love on baby girl. And hopefully mom is healthy. Everybody's good to go as well, man. But that's dope as heck.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Yes.
So here's the injury report from yesterday. Ben didn't practice. Claypool, limited practice. Joe Hayden did not practice.
He's going to be the interesting one.
I thought he was almost going to play last week.
I did too. Him not practice, but I'm hoping him not practicing yesterday was just Coach T giving him
Wednesday.
a bonus.
It's just Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm hoping is that because it didn't. I'm sure it doesn't say coach's decision, but I'm just hoping it was more of a just give him one more extra rest day.
Trey Turner has coach's decision.
Yeah, see,
underneath his injury though, coach is deciding what injury. Because it has DNP for Wednesday.
We too thin for him to be down. Okay? All right? Listen,
no, he's been getting this, though, throughout the season.
I just don't like how it says coach decision injury. I don't like that. But no, he's been, that's normal for him. We're good.
Spillane, did not practice. He's on the COVID list now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he's dealing with a knee injury as well, sprained knee. So that's why with him, the COVID just adds to it for potentially maybe next week, but it was already looking like he wasn't going to be available this week. When he went out in the game, never came back. And all the reports are looking like he will probably miss at least this game coming up. And that was prior to the COVID situation. Now we're talking about a 5-day recovery. That's what Deke said, right? 5-day recovery and 5-day recovery.
I don't even know if it needs to be recovery. It's just get those tests right.
And can the knee 5 days as well?
Who?
For Spillane.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Because he was already hurt. He was already hurt before the COVID thing. I don't know how long he was going to be out with the knee.
Yeah, I'm like, I think he's in a little bad spot right now, man.
Christian K. I'm not even going to pronounce his last name because I'm going to say it wrong, and it's going to be bad. Long snapper, hip.
I just realized what you was talking about.
Full practice though, so we're not going to be without a long snapper.
You talk about it's like Kuntz. I think they say
Kuntz.
You was definitely going.
I don't think I was going to pronounce it that way.
Definitely weren't going to pronounce it that way. Kuntz, Kunts.
There's a fine line on that one. Banner. This one's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Illness did not practice.
Maybe he was sick from the loss. He was upset. You heard when he talked to us, he was a little upset, man. He was sad.
Damn. Pat Frymouth.
Or maybe
Great news here.
Maybe you got him depressed. When you kept telling him that the reason you were sad was because he just blew right by you in LA. You was waving at him and
either that or he's depressed that I'm like all for the Cheez-Its and macaroni and cheese.
Maybe that too.
Maybe he's pissed off about that.
Not the Cheez-Its and mac and cheese. Lord.
This is great news though. Pat Frymouth, concussion, full practice. Don't know how that's possible, but did he already pass the test or what?
No. I mean, technically, you're allowed to practice while you have a concussion. As crazy as it sounds, that's a part of like their recovery. So they'll test you to see cognitively, like, can you respond to like the fast paced movements, going in and out of the huddle, running, getting fatigued. Some guys they can't. Some guys like the light will hurt their eyes. Where even if a room like this, you blush in here every once in a while. But like some guys like the light in here, it'd be too bright and they would have to like close their eyes. Like, so that is a part of it. It's good to hear that he's a full participant on Wednesday. It's just with the concussions, you just never know. That's how I look at it. But him practicing is
Did he
really
actually get one on Sunday, or did they just put him in protocol because of the hit?
I don't know. From my understanding, once you're in the protocol, it's because they've deemed you are experiencing concussion-like symptoms.
Okay.
So you can't, like, that's why Najee, for example, in the game versus the Chargers, remember they said he came out, they looked at him, and then he was able to go back in. He never technically went into a concussion protocol, from my understanding. So that's why. But I don't know with Pat. I don't know how that, but either way, it's a part of the process.
Some of theirs. They got a lot on their report.
Yeah, I saw that, man.
I'll go through some of their bigger name guys. Averett, their second cornerback.
Yeah, that's the corner,
did not practice. Shoulder, ankle. Bradley Bozeman, their center. Shin laceration. That does not sound really good.
Those. I actually had a couple of those. They suck.
Did not practice.
Yeah, those suck. It's not going to keep you out, but it just sucks.
That sounds terrible. That sounds worse than any of these other injuries.
Bro, it's cleats. Like, guys wearing their cleats out there, if it hits your shin, it split you open, man. I done seen dudes. Shoot, man, we were in Philly, actually. Timmons had a bad one. The year, I think it would have been 15. Whenever like we went to Philly and they like whooped us early in the season. Timmons ends up having to leave the game, man. We're sitting on the sideline and we looking down and she has white cleats on. And this white cleat is like bloodshot red. Like the whole shoe is socks. I'm like, yo, what the heck is this? And he literally had like a laceration like that big from a cleat hitting his shin. And like you look at most of us guys play defense too. You look at our shins, man. We got all these little marks, man. But that'll split you open, baby.
Calais Campbell, concussion. He was limited practice. Justin Houston, just for rest, he did not practice.
I know Patrick's up there, right, with the ribs.
Yep. You're talking about Queen? Yeah, the ribs. But they also have Patrick McCary, one of their guys on the offensive line. Ankle did not practice. Jimmy Smith. Surprised he's still on the Ravens. I checked their depth chart. He's been
hurt though, bro. Yeah, he's been hurt.
He's been like just that third cornerback that's been steady on their team for like past decade. Yeah. I actually wanted the Steelers to draft him.
No, he's been a really good player. He reminded me of Ike a little bit, man, when we first saw him going and being in Baltimore.
But yeah, that's about it. Patrick Ricard didn't practice, foot, thigh. That's about their injury report.
Yeah.